Hey y'all. So I'm not paying for no damn StreamYard. I'm not paying for I'm not paying for this shit. So that's just what it is. But hello you guys. It's been a while. And I hope you guys are doing good on this marvelous, marvelous Sunday. Oh God, I haven't been on here in a while. Things have been kind of not hectic, but I've just been busy with school and Spanish class and all that stuff. But I am heavily on TikTok, so I post almost every day on TikTok. So if you're not over there, same name, Chelsea Sunshine on all the platforms. And yeah, it's kind of been nice to be out of the loop and just like away from the drama, just like a lot of stuff that doesn't serve me anymore. And like I feel like that with family members, friends, a lot of different people that have been in my life or just around me and like they don't serve a purpose anymore. Like it just doesn't do me any well. Like there's certain places that I want to go. There's certain dreams, ambitions, goals, plans that I have. In the same way that women don't go pick up the panhandler on the street, y'all love to talk about how it's not about the money and it's not about the looks and all that. Then why aren't y'all going out and marrying homeless people? Because they do not serve a purpose at that point in time. Y'all can try to sit up there and say, oh, it's not about the money. Da, da, da. Yeah, people fall on hard times, but at the end of the day, I can't help you if you don't want to help yourself. So it's just like certain people you can't take with you. You don't see any billionaires hanging out with people in poverty. And people try to get mad at that and say, oh well, they're out of touch with reality. No, when you're in a different tax bracket, when you're in a different mindset, you hang around people that are in a different mindset too. What is the point of me winning $100 million and still going back to the hood to try to help it out? I could send a check back to the hood and help it out. But what the fuck? These motherfuckers didn't want to help themselves when I was broke. So they definitely ain't gonna want to help themselves when I get some money. And it's not up to me to be a teacher or a guide or anything like that. At the end of the day, a lot of people are older than me and in worse off situations than I am in. And as a younger person, I'm not a spring chicken. I'll be 31 in 6 months. I can't believe that. Oh my gosh. But it's like there's a certain point where you want to do better and you have to make the decision to do better. And hanging around people who don't want better for themselves, they are okay. They are comfortable in living in poverty. Just like so I have a sister, not a real sister, but a cousin that I'm really close to. And at the end of the day, I'm finding that your life is not conducive to my life. You have 4 children by a man who will sign a birth certificate but doesn't want to sign a marriage certificate. You let your kids eat dog food. You run around in new wigs and with new home decor, but your motherfucking kids are wearing Garanimals. That's not cute to me. And when I vaguely called it out on Facebook, she got upset. I don't know what I did to you. I don't need to be around that energy. Neither do I. That's why I'm in college getting my fucking degree. You can stay in your struggle. And people love to put lipstick on a pig, put makeup on a pig, but it's still a motherfucking pig. And you can try to dress it up with new wigs and contact lenses and glasses and hair weave and Kylie Jenner lip kits and Fendi and everything else, but you still are trash underneath them motherfucking clothes and all them jewels. And if your kid, I can see how somebody lives not by what they put on, but how their kids motherfucking look. And I don't respect nobody. With me on my new journey with God, I don't respect nobody who gets mad at somebody calling out the truth when I'm using Bible verses. I didn't literally say that a motherfucker was a trash ass motherfucking bitch because you didn't have more abortions than you have friends. But at the end of the day, that's not cute to me. And then to run around talking about, oh, well, he knows how I feel about it because he'll know I'll go get an abortion instead of just closing up your motherfucking legs. But again, when you're around people, see, the auntie was raggedy as fuck, sold drugs and all the rest of this motherfucking shit. So when that's all you know, that's all you know. And I always bring up the fact that my parents have been married for 30 years. I don't know what it's like to live in a household with a motherfucker who's not my daddy. I don't know what it's like to wake up with just one parent in the home. I don't. And I am not going to keep laying on my back subjecting myself to that. One time you could call that a mistake. Okay. But at the end of the day, that's why I left the hospital with motherfucking birth control. And that's why I got a more permanent birth control 8 weeks after my son was born. So that I can't lay up here and fuck every Tom, Dick, and Harry and then sit up and be like, oh, well, I got kids. A lot of you bitches are good at being pregnant, but you're not good at being mothers. It's easy for you bitches to lay up and get pregnant because you know that you'll get another social security, you'll get another motherfucking you won't get Social Security unless something wrong with them. But you will get food stamps. You will get TANF. Okay. And you will get medical assistance. And when you have another baby, you qualify for another bedroom, especially if they're multiple genders. So bitches be running around hoping that they get pregnant. Cause bitch, you'll get extra money. You'll get another $150 in food stamps. But that's all you want in life, you raggedy bitch. That's all you want is to make $18,000 a year. That's it. That's all God has for you. You know goddamn well that's not what God has for you. But you're lazy and you're okay with being in poverty. You're okay with leeching off of other people instead of getting it on your own. And you bitches can talk about getting it out the mud and all the rest of that. If you're selling coochie to get a piece of gas or a motherfucker ain't paying all the bills, I'm not selling no coochie and getting no $80 special. If I did sell coochie, it wouldn't even be a sale. It would be a motherfucking sugar daddy or something. You bitches be laying on your back and the nigga buy you a pack of cigarettes motherfucking eighth, and that's all. Oh, go to Waffle House. That's all I need. Very much simple minded, very much small minded. And how can somebody want better for you than you want for yourself? So at the end of the day, I just try to be the example. I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about how raggedy you motherfucking bitches are and how you sat up here and had three motherfucking girls and tried all this motherfucking time to have a son. Now the motherfucking baby daddy ain't working. Both of you motherfuckers is trying to get motherfucking money. You just came into a $25,000 settlement, but yet you're still on Section 8. Now, if I run my motherfucking ass down there and report that motherfucking shit, I'ma be in the wrong, right? I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna do that because God already got something planned. There's no way that you can keep bringing children into the world and keep bringing them into a fucked up predicament and then you want to spruce it up with a nice table and LED lights. They be over there sprucing it up with LED lights and stuff. Hi, West Adams. How are you? I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. Um, I'm having an amazing day. I'm about to go see one of my high school friends. Well, yeah, he's a high school friend. We've been intimate in the past, like 3 years ago, right? But then I stopped talking to him because, like, I just stopped talking to him. Why did I stop talking to him? Well, because when I start talking to somebody, I just stop talking to all the people I was talking to because I just feel like if you're in a new relationship, why are you entertaining people? But I got back on Facebook, and logged back in and stuff, and he reached out and was like, "Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever." And I was like, "Oh my God, I haven't seen you either." But he's just real cool. He real cool. So that's one of them people that will forever be like a friend, like kind of friend zoned. Yeah, he friend zoned. But he don't know that he friend zoned. I don't even know if he friend zoned, honestly. It's just I'm at the place in my life where I'm not entertaining no niggas like that. Like I'm really just not. There's no point. And yeah, I don't know. There's just no point. I feel like if I'm going to entertain men and be in a relationship, I kind of want to have more things, not more things, but I want to get some things sorted out, okay? And I feel like if I'm going to come into a man's life or a man is going to come into my life, I need to be 100% whole so that whether he's here or not, I'll still be happy. I can't be depending on other people to make me happy. Or as much as I would love to find a daddy that can lead me and guide me, because emotionally I'm like 21 and I'm kind of childish. So it would be nice to have a daddy that could just like, we're going to be okay. Sit down, breathe, take a breath, and just lead and guide and be the motherfucking head of the household. I'm tired of being the head of the household. But honestly, even if I found a daddy, I don't even know if I would know what to do with him yet, because I don't know how to just sit back and be soft. A lot of bitches, well, not bitches, y'all some bitches, but me, there's a lot of women that just have been taking over things, and it's hard to just let someone lead. It's not that I don't feel like men could lead. I have not come across a person that has piqued my interest enough to allow me to trust them to lead. You have to show me that you're trustworthy first. If you don't have shit going for your motherfucking self, how the fuck can you lead me? How? You can't. So that's the thing too, is that a lot of the men, I don't know if I have a fucking foster home on my forehead or something, but a lot of niggas that entertain me don't have shit. They don't have a fucking pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. And you bitches that be trying to reach out in motherfucking DMs and be showing up in green on the goddamn text chat, brokey, get the fuck out my motherfucking shit. I don't trust no nigga with no Android. You could try to sit up there and say it's a Samsung all you motherfucking want to, bitch. I don't care. And, oh, well, you shouldn't be judging people off of material things. Shut the fuck up. You can sit up there and settle for less, bitch. But there's a lot of motherfucking shit that I can see based off of what type of phone a motherfucker have, what type of shoes they wear, and they don't have to be Jordans. But bitch, if you're running around here with yellow ass motherfucking shoes and shit, and you don't have a pot to piss in, and you on an Android, and you look fucked up, that means that you don't have your life in order. I could understand a motherfucker having an Android and they own their own business, or they had some yellow shoes because they own their own motherfucking construction business, or they drove bulldozers all day, so they had some yellow shoes. That makes sense to me. But a lot of shit don't be making no sense. And you got these niggas out here that will sit up and, oh, well, like Tyler Perry talking about, oh, well, if he can cover half of the light bill, then you need to be happy with that. Bitch, I'm finishing my bachelor's degree and going into an accelerated master's program. Once I get my master's, yes, I'm gonna be motherfucking particular about who the fuck get this coochie. What are you talking about? Why wouldn't I? I'm gonna be starting off making 55,000 a motherfucking year just with a bachelor's degree. Why wouldn't I be picky? I'm on my way to owning my first home. Why wouldn't I be picky? So the same way that men have standards and values and all the rest of that shit, a lot of women should too. And I'm okay with being in a home that I own, on some property that I own, with a degree that I worked hard for, being a hospital social worker, coming home and laying by my motherfucking self. Because I would rather do that than to be with a motherfucker who's not giving me what I need. And I hate that a lot of people sit up there and act like finances are not important, when 51% of divorces are because of financial issues. Like clearly that's a thing. If 52, actually it's 52%. If 52% of divorces are because of financial reasons, why are people lying that finances are not a thing? That's crazy. And if they weren't a thing, Why don't you go out and get the homeless bitch down the corner that's addicted to fentanyl? Oh. Cha. Chabu. So instead of me walking around just being like, women are becoming more educated, women are owning more homes at a higher rate, especially when we're talking about black men and black women. I'm not necessarily into that argument about who's better, who's worse, and all the rest of that, because you need a woman to have a man, you need a man to have a woman, you need both. That's why God put both of them in the motherfucking garden. He didn't just put one. And even when there was just one, he took the rib of the one and made the other one. You still need them both. Why y'all be sitting up here cutting off your people? Never mind. That's a that's a whole nother argument and shit. But anyway, that's what I'm kind of doing right now, is working on my credit. I just hit over 600. I'm at 602 as of this month. Hopefully some shit don't pop up the motherfucking student loans or something pop up and it should knock me back down to 598. But I hit over 600. Hey, and earlier this year, I'm lying. Last year, December, I was at 565 for a credit score. And now I'm at 602. Baby, I had to do the work. So I had to pay off some of that stuff and send some letters and some other stuff. So now we sitting at 602. And that's not good. I mean, it's okay. It's not good. But it's good for a person that's building themselves back up or building themselves up, period, because I was sheltered. My parents didn't make me do shit. You know? I didn't have to jump off the porch or anything. I didn't have to go sell coochie. I didn't have to go boost or anything like that. I lived at home until I was 21. And my mommy and my daddy helped me pack up my room. My daddy got the U-Haul truck and drove me to my first place that I got with my son's dad. So, I got a different bit of a story. Like I'm finally becoming an adult now. Like it's crazy. And I think that's one thing too, like sheltering your children can have um adverse effects just because they're going out into the world and don't really know much, still kind of green, still hoping that people are good people and not realizing that maybe I'm just mean now, but I feel like 98% of motherfuckers aren't shit. I'm not going to say aren't shit, but I feel like 98% of people are selfish, 98% of people are self absorbed, and 98% of people only want what's best for them. The other 75% of people want you to do well as long as you're not doing better than them. And so I've had to learn those truths the hard way, like not everybody is caring and loving and, would give the shirt off their back for a person, would give CPR to a random person on the street. Not everybody cares. They don't. So I don't know. I've learned that a lot this year. I've also like learned that I'm really strong. I'm super strong. And not in the way of like that strong black woman trope. I hate that shit. Because it's like no other race of women has to be a strong. You don't see strong Mexican women, strong white women tropes. It's only niggas. And it's because there's a lot of weak ass, whimpering ass niggas out here. And y'all keep letting them stick dick inside of you and then being trapped with them. If you stop entertaining they motherfucking ass, they'll die off. Kind of like the dinosaurs did. But then you got a lot of the mammies out here to be, oh, I'm gonna, I feel the same kind of way though. I don't want to date outside my race, but I will. The fuck? I'm not gonna be waiting around forever for some niggas to act right or to finally find the one in a million. No, I'm not doing none of that. I'd rather go on vacation like I'm about to do next month. I got my passport and my real ID. And yeah, so that when I do meet my husband, I'll be cultured and well spoken. I'll have my degree and I'll have a lot more to bring to the table. I'm fine. How are you? So, yeah. But other than that, I am just a living life, having fun. So I went to the doctor yesterday, of course, like to check on my heart and see if that motherfucker failed any more than that. It didn't. We're still sitting at 27% ejection fraction rate. But I did do my weight and I'm 117 pounds. I be out here talking like I'm big dog, like I'm a whole 159,000 pounds. Like the way that my mouth is so reckless, you would have really thought that I weighed more. But for what my weight don't make up with that clip, them bullets in that clip will. So, especially when you got 250 gram motherfucking hollow points and shit. You know what I'm saying? It slows it down a little bit, the trajectory and shit, but with a heavy hitter like that, you only it does a little bit more damage than the 150 grain. So anyway, um, it's not necessarily about the weight. You gotta be closer. Anyway. But yeah, so I have realized that I'm maintaining my weight really well and that's making me feel better. Like I remember arguing on here with you bitches. Like I was sitting at what was I sitting at? I think I was sitting at 155 pounds or something like that. That's why bitches was running around talking about some it's meth. No, bitch, it's stress. And as soon as I got the fuck up out them circles and out them chats and blocked a lot of them peoples, the stress, the wrinkles. Like, I didn't even have wrinkles, but I'm noticing that a lot of people are looking aged because of the people that they're around and they're associating with. Like, it's crazy. And um I think one of the other biggest lessons I've learned this year so far is making sure that I pour into people that pour into me. Like, and I had to learn that with my ex too, because I'm still very much in love with him. Well, I don't even know if I could say in love. Oh, he just has some good dick. Like that, like, obviously, I've only had three partners, including him. So that was just like my first like I don't know, piece of good dick, I guess. I guess that's the thing, yeah. Like not everybody that you have sex with is gonna have some good dick. And that was the first time that I understood what a lot of like my older aunties was saying that like you can be dickmatized and shit, cause oh my gosh. I've never had a person do me like that. And I liked it. And then I realized like, oh, I need my husband to do that too. I need that. Like I realize that I'm kind of a smut. Like, oh my gosh. Black girls love smut. I love erotic fiction. I love like black 50 shades of gray. Like definitely need a sex room. Definitely need a sex swing. And that's that's the white girl that comes out in me, I promise. Cuz everything else is black except for like some of the things that I'm interested in. And I'm realizing now that like that's okay. But because I like to be turned, well, I don't like haven't been except for once, but because I want to be turned into an Auntie Annie pretzel and I'm 117 pounds and small frame, petite, dark skin little John, you know what I'm saying? Little small frame, petite, soft chocolate skin, like, you have to be careful. Have to be careful because raggedy niggas will hear that and they dick will start tinkling. I'm pretty sure whoever just heard that just now, your dick started tingling. Yeah, it would. It would, especially if a motherfucker could just pick me up with one hand. Like if you know that you bench press more than 120 comfortably, yeah, you could probably just pick me up with one hand and lay your body down. I'm gonna lay your body. But also knowing that like I'm still shy and I'm still like not, I don't really know how to identify stranger danger and different things. I'm very careful about who I interact with and in what ways. Cause baby, I'ma lay your body down. Hold on, I'm getting some pants. Cause no, I didn't have none on Bob's talking. But I realized, and I also just realized, well, I didn't realize this year. I've known for a long time that like I'm not a overtly sexual person. Like I'm not overtly sexual, but I am when I'm in a relationship. So I think last year in my relationship, it was just, I don't know, 2023 was when like everything, I just experienced everything. And I had realized like how much I actually like, or like what I like and what I like to do and different things like that. And so I'm kind of just weeding out different little aspects of what type of husband I want, what type of qualities, like stuff like I don't know. It's been fun though. It's been fun. It's definitely been fun seeing like the type of men that are attracted to me and how they respond when I'm not attracted to them. Like 99% of men that send advances my way, they get rejected because they're either ugly or they don't have anything going for them, they're unintelligent. And the worst fucking thing, in my opinion, is an unintelligent man sounding stupid. You don't know how to pronunciate anything. You don't know how to pronunciate your words. And because you bitches are stuck in poverty, stuck in fucked up school districts and everything else, it you use the excuse of, oh, I'm just country. Oh, it's just my accent. Oh, it's just where I'm from. Well, where you're from is fucking ignorant, bitch. Them school books are ripped the fuck up. Missing pages, clearly. Clearly, clearly. So I already know off tops, there's just certain groups of people I don't even want to fucking talk to. Like, oh God. Like them country bumpkins, them country bumpkin ass niggas in fucking it's like certain parts of Texas, certain parts of Louisiana too. And I'm just like, how the fuck did they even think that they would have a chance? Like, we come from two different fucking worlds. Two different worlds. Two different worlds. And being called an Oreo for so many years, oh, you're trying to be white. No, I'm just trying to get the white people money. That's what I'm trying to do. So yes, I'm going to tweak my vernacular. Yes, I'm going to enunciate my words. Because the difference between me and you is that when I go into the bank and ask for a loan, they'll probably give me one. Like they will probably, I'll probably get approved for Capital One Platinum cards and shit like that and have a really good opportunity to be a supervisor or head of DHS or something like that, as opposed to a lot of motherfuckers who just choose not to enunciate words and not to expand their vernacular. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I don't know. I'm shaping myself into the type of woman that I want to be. And whatever husband I'm supposed to have, they're going to have to match my fly. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. And I'm okay with that. And it seems like certain types of niggas just don't match my fly. Like a lot of them dope dealing ass motherfucking hood booger ass niggas, They don't, I don't, it's interesting. It's entertainment. It was interesting dating a GD. It was interesting dating a BD. It was interesting dating a Crip. But do I honestly see myself marrying those types of people? Fuck no. No. I didn't take an oath to the streets. So I don't owe you any loyalty any more than I owe anybody else. Like, and before I even put myself in those types of predicaments, I stay away from those types of people. But yet they're so enamored with the suburban girls because we're not really with the shits like that. Or if we are, you can't really tell. So it's something about turning out women like us. They want to turn us into baby mamas and hood booger bitches and shit like that too. Oh, I want to take a suburban girl. She got a good head on her shoulders and she, I know, like I'm from the birds, but I suck it like Suki. Like that's what they want. And no, you cannot have me. No, no. I know the way that I look and the way that I carry myself. I already know I'm supposed to be marrying a lawyer or like a business owner or someone like that. Not a motherfucker that got a fucking criminal record. Baby, I got my shit expunged. I don't have a criminal record. It's just, just not gonna work. And for the bitches that set themselves up to be with people like that, that's unfortunate. Because if you did better, if you knew better, you do better. And then bitches be running around here talking about, oh, I can't find a good man. Why would a good man want you? What can you offer a good man? And the types of men that a lot of women try to talk about, 6 figures, shit like that, you don't look like the type of person that they would be with. You just don't. They can't take you to a benefit dinner and you actually have a nice conversation with the counterparts or the cohorts. Do you even know what a cohort is? I mean, we have to do better. And so if I ever have a daughter, oh gosh, she's going to be beautiful just like her mommy because I'm just like my mommy. And my mommy's that girl. My mommy had my daddy marry her in 7 months, honey, and stayed together for 30 years. And I learned a lot of my vocabulary and vernacular from my mommy. So I'm very thankful for that. Very thankful. And it's crazy. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's like the only people that really have a problem with the way that I speak or anything like that are dusty hood boogers. It just is what it is. I've never heard any other group of people sit up and say you talk white and you talk ignorant. So which would you rather talk? And then it's crazy how it'll be black people that'll sit up there and be like, "Oh, I don't know why you're talking like that. I don't know why you're doing. I don't know why you're doing that." I don't. You just want to be white and you just want to be broke. And you think that by speaking black and having a accent and a into dialect is just so for the culture. You being for the culture is why you're broke. And I said what I said. That's what I get from it. Oh, you're not black enough. And you living in the hood and fucking with these hood booger ass niggas and all the rest of that is being all up in the culture. But if the culture is a lot of people that are in poverty and ignorant, then I guess that's for you. I don't know what to call that. But it's usually other black people that will say, well, you sound white and you sound broke. You sound like you have bad credit or no credit at all. Shit. It's crazy. If I sound white, you sound like Section 8. Well, I don't want to have that conversation anyway. I'm finna be I'm a sea walk across the motherfucking stage when I get my degree, honey. Now that's the day that the black will come out. Girl, I'll cover it up right now, hide it a little bit, enunciate my words for my class assignments and my political science speech and stuff like that. But yeah, when it comes to graduation day, I'm out there. And it's in June. Shit. I'm finna have Juneteenth stuff on. Have all my Juneteenth bracelets and hair ties and everything else. And I'm gonna have a brand new set of box braids that I will be doing myself. And I probably will put some red and like little strands of green and yellow, kind of like I did with the cotton candy hair that I did. Just put a couple of pieces, pop a color in there, and strut my shit. Like, I cannot wait to gag. These motherfuckers, like, do you know how there's so many people that told me I was stupid for going back and getting my degree? It's crazy. How do you tell someone that they're stupid for going back and getting a degree when you wouldn't even go and get yours in the first place? Like, it's weird. It's weird. But yeah, so life has been pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain. I hope everybody else is doing good. I hope that um most of y'all are trying to find a way to make content. Now TikTok, I just like it better over on TikTok, so I just be over there. But hopefully, a lot of y'all are trying to find some type of content to do as opposed to arguing all day, because I've noticed that it's aging a lot of people. And a lot of people do not look the same that they did in 2023. And it's only been 2 years. So, you cannot let an app stress you out to the point where, but also, if you keep your shit straight, there's nothing that a person can do. But you shouldn't be on an app and I don't know, causing so many problems where like the CPS, like, I don't know. I went through that shit one time and that's it. That's it. That's all. Like, I don't know. I guess when you start like kind of just moving around and like doing different stuff, you invite different energy, and a lot of that shit just kind of goes away. Like, if you're just not engaging in it, I guess. Like, I don't have the time. Like, I'm planning a Disney trip. I'm having fun going to school. I'm decorating my house and redoing my house and embracing all 1,200 square feet and redoing all three of the bathrooms. And, just like enjoying summer. I'm going on a trip next month. So I just got my passport and my real ID. And yeah, I'm excited. I don't know. Who's my favorite singer? Hey sis, how are you? My favorite singer. Ooh. Ooh. My favorite singer. That's a hard one. Who do I listen to a lot? I don't want to say Kaylani's my favorite, but I listen to Kaylani a lot. I listen to SZA a lot. I listen to her a lot. Um, Summer Walker is probably one that I love. Um, I listen to Erica Badu a lot of times. Ari Lennox, Coco Jones, I've really been getting into. Coco Jones is like just so pretty to me. Oh my goodness. Um, See, yeah, I don't have a favorite because I have so many favorites. Like it's just a bunch of people I like. I like Doja Cat. Like yes, oh God. But I guess favorite singer. I guess I would have to be fair and just say Chris Brown because that's my favorite artist of all time. Um, Yeah, that's my favorite artist of all time. Rihanna is probably a close second, if not like you have one A and then one B. So one A would be Chris Brown, one B would be Rihanna. But Rihanna like is treating us like redheaded stepchildren and don't want to make no album. And I'm just like, okay, girl, you ain't gotta make no album. If you just went on tour and played every song that was popular, you would make money. And then all she have to do is put like a Savage X Fenty booth and a Fenty booth and put some booths for her makeup and her underwear and her hair care. And she'll make a bunch of bank off of that because baby, I'm finna go buy some Fenty and we paid to get in this concert. And so Rihanna just like she pissed me off. She pissed me off because it's just like, girl, like if Beyonce knock kneed ass can get out here and make a damn album every 5 seconds and the shit don't even be sounding that good. And I'm so sick of people talking about I'm so grateful for what Beyonce has done to country music. That shit's not country. Look, child, it's not really country. And that's why she didn't get it. That's why she didn't get no country music award because authentic country. That's not that. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird, and I feel like because she can't really do any other fucking music. Of course, country was gonna be like the next thing, but I don't. I would not say that Beyonce is who I would go to for country. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Talk about some cowboy Carter. That's probably the only time that her ass was on a horse. Her mom was a hairstylist. Where did they ever have a ranch? Where did they ever have a barn? Where did they ever have horses? I ain't never heard of her ass getting on a motherfucking horse. I heard her being young as hell, sweeping up hair in her mom's salon singing. That's what I heard. I ain't never heard of her going and cleaning those stables. I've been around horses way more than Beyonce has. I live in Oregon, home of the Oregon Trail. I had a horse named Honey for 7 years. I fed that horse. I cleaned its hooves. I saddled my horse. I rode my horse. I rode my horse bareback. So I feel like she just used the fucking Texas aesthetic and that's where she's from. But then you're from Houston and you grew up in the suburbs of Houston. So it's not like she's from like a country town, Grand Prairie, Grand View, Pleasant View or some shit. And she grew up with a bunch of horses and stuff. I don't know. And I just don't like Beyonce either. So maybe I'm just biased and I'm just biased, That's part of that. That's why I sound like that. I don't really care for Beyonce. I don't. I don't. I feel like she's overrated. I feel like the good music that she had has been gone a long time ago. I feel like Lemonade was the last. Nah, maybe that one album that she had, that black album that she did for the Lion King and shit. But what happened to all her African heritage and all of that shit? She was jumping on the bandwagon for the motherfucking Lion King. And then, oh, Tiana got a new song called Better Roses. Now, I heard about that. I love me some Tiana Taylor. I wouldn't say favorite singer, but Tiana Taylor's, she's so fine to me. Trash and jumped on the motherfucking Beyonce, then jumped on the African bandwagon for Lion King and then ran over to the country. They ran over to the country. And I was like, girl, what happened to all that African aesthetic? Like, I mean, I guess you could try to like use the sinners type of analogy where all music came from Africa, and especially percussion instruments, stringed instrument, well, any fucking instrument, but specifically percussion and stringed instruments, guitars, violins, violas, cellos, drums, tambourines, the little shika shika boom boom things. What is them thing? Little maraca things. All of that shit was wood and came from Africa. But then I'm just like, girl, how you go from being hella African to hella cowboy? And then she got that sacred beauty stuff. And I'm just like, I don't really want to buy none of her hair care stuff because she doesn't do her hair. Like, I could see if she said that her mom helped her build up the sacred hair care, but it's like, girl, your mom was the hairstylist, her mom did her hair. So I don't trust that Beyonce, because we seen how Blue Ivy's hair was looking when she was little. She clearly don't do it. She clearly didn't even put no damn S curl spray or pink oil moisturizer in Blue Ivy hair. And then you have people running around talking about, don't talk about the baby. She just wearing her hair out natural. So that's why people call it carpet hair. Because even if she was gonna run out natural, she could have at least put some damn pink oil moisturizer or some damn soft sheen spray, or some S curl spray. She could have used that miracle growth leave-in. That stuff is good too. And then just wore it in a wash and go. That's what it was supposed to be. But child, that baby hair was dry as a bitch for years. For years. And then want to come out with a damn hair care line. Huh? We don't even see your real hair, ma'am. We don't see your real hair. We don't see it. And the way that Sir and Rumi and everybody else hair looks, I don't think she does hair. And I trust Rihanna coming out with a hair care line than I do Beyonce. And I feel like that too, because Rihanna has more like 4C. It's not 4C. It's probably like 4A, 4B. She got more of that texture. Beyonce's mulatto. She's very much mulatto, very much mixed. And I don't know. I find it hard to believe that a person that is mixed ancestry, because her mammy is French and black and all the rest of that shit, and you got the Gullah Geech, all of that bullshit, right? I don't know if I trust it. I'm just like, girl, you don't do your hair. And I don't trust that a person with mixed ancestry is going to be able to put out a product for 4C hair when she didn't even know what to do with her daughter's 4C hair, and she does not do anything to her hair. She gets her hair done. And so then when the people was talking about the stuff was making their hair fall out, or like they was losing hair, I was like, oh wow. But that lady literally made $30 million off that shit. And so we'll see, we'll see. I'm waiting for Doja Cat to go on tour. I'm waiting. I want Doja Cat. Hi, Frederick. Hopefully you're good. Hopefully all is good in the hood. I think I'm going to wear my respectfully mind your business t-shirt, because honestly I should have got like 4 or 5 of these shirts, because honestly everybody should respectfully mind their business, including me. Like, Beyonce don't give a fuck that I don't listen to her music no more, or I don't buy none of her shit, or that I think that the people are stupid as a bitch to go down there paying all that motherfucking money for them tickets when that bitch don't give a fuck about y'all. Baby, people was going to Klarna and getting tickets and then sitting up there trying to flex on people. Yeah, I'm going to the Beyonce concert. And bitch, you're still paying on them motherfucking tickets. Uh-uh. Trying to flex on people and make people feel bad when they ain't even buying the tickets outright. They is borrowing money to get the ticket. Ah, I gotta go get a pre-roll anyway. And so yeah, I'm going to see my friend. And yeah. And he's so crazy because I was asking him a question. I was like, "You've been single for 3 years, like me. Like, how do you feel about it and all that?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's," because I was telling him like sometimes I don't want to be in a relationship, but sometimes I do. It would be nice to have someone that was mine, and we could just cuddle and like watch movies and go places, and like he could blow my back out, like slut me out and wife me up. That's just what I want. I want to be slutted out and wifed up. Like that's just what I want. And I'm just not finding that. A lot of the people that want me, I don't want them. They're ugly to me. They're fucking stupid, unattractive, ugly, and old. I don't know why there's a lot of old motherfuckers trying to talk to me. Like, bitch, you're not trying to find no fucking wife. You're trying to find a fucking caregiver. Bitch, you better take that shit to the goddamn hospice place or the motherfucker adult and protective unit or something. Cause baby, I'm not nobody caregiver. I take care of my son. I ain't taking care of no old nigga. Shout these old bastards sitting up there talking about some, oh, you need a older man. You need a older man to come put that woo on you. No, you need to put me on the motherfucking life insurance. And baby, they going in a home trying to live vicariously and think that they gonna get some young coochie and that's gonna bring them back to life or something like they Evanescence. Like they Evanescence trying to bring back to life. Wake me up inside, bring me back to life. Wake me up inside. No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. That ain't never been cute to have to explain to motherfuckers why my goddamn boyfriend look like he finna die at any moment. Baby, I don't know. And then this one older man, he's 38. Now it's not too much older, but I just turned 30. We don't have much in common, sir. We don't. We don't have much in common at all. You were 8 years old when I was born. What could we possibly talk about? We didn't play the same games. We didn't even have the same president, the same administration. Motherfucker born in 1980, 87 or something. Yeah, 87. Child boo. You was an 80s baby. No. I don't even think I want to talk to somebody. Like, I feel like the oldest I'll go is maybe 35. Because all of that pushing 40 shit, no. Why don't older women want to be with you? Is it because they see through the bullshit and you can't game up an older woman the same way that you can a younger woman? And so you having a little bit of motion as an older person probably will attract a young stupid bitch, but an older person that's the same age is not enamored by none of that shit. You should have your own place, your own car at the elderly age of motherfucking because, and I'm speaking for me too. When I get 40 in 9.5 years, I'm not going to want to be with anybody that's 30. I don't. What could you possibly want from them? Good sex. Okay, I have a tight pussy. Good. But you turning into Mister and somebody asks, well, how did he die? On top of me. That's not cute. That ain't never been cute to Kevin Samuel somebody to death. That's not cute. And that man had all that shit to say about women and oh, if you over 30, you're washed. If you're over 35, you don't have shit to offer. And that nigga died on top of a bitch with a Red Bull on the side of the bed. Child, stick to what you know. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Cause this young cat These rapids, these white rapids will take you up out of here. And then the family over there talking shit. When he shouldn't have been with that young bitch, and I'm finna spend up the insurance money. The fuck? Oh motherfucker. Child, I was weak. I was like, no, this old bitch. Like, are you for real? And then it's like, yes, they really, really be for real. And then they really, really be upset that don't nobody want to talk to them. Or as soon as you say, well, you're just a bit too old for me. I just feel like we're not I'm still trying to be outside. And I'm trying to go to the NBA Youngboy concert. So if you're too old and that's not the type of music that you like, and we don't need to be talking. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. You do what you signed up for, but you seen the way that my name was spelled out. I got emojis in my name. Yes, I'm very much still childish as hell. Very much still childish as hell. And so I feel like some of these, a lot of these, oh, I ain't even gonna say some, a lot of these older men need to go ahead and get with older women or women that want to be with older men, because a older man having their own car and their own place is not enough. You're supposed to have that. Like, that does not move me. Like, what is that gonna do? Duh, you're supposed to. You damn near dead. You supposed to. You supposed to. How's that 401k looking? Cause baby, a lot of y'all be working up into elderly age. If your ass is already 45, 50, like you don't need to be trying to get with no young bitch. You need to be trying to make sure that your retirement is up to par. Because when the Social Security don't cover all of the shit that you needed to cover, you still need to be able to pay for a caretaker. I'm not gonna be the caretaker, baby. So I've realized that too, that a lot of older people, they're not sitting up there looking for love. They're kind of sitting up there looking for someone to be a caretaker. And then a lot of times when the older men be trying to look for younger women, they're looking for a caretaker because they're not in good communication with their daughter or their sons. So they motherfucking daughters and kids ain't gonna fucking take care of them. They ain't got no fucking grandchildren that'll fucking take care of them. So now they're trying to find the next best thing, a girlfriend. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm sorry you fucked up your relationship with your motherfucking kids and your daughter and everything else. And so now you want to try to live vicariously through Coochie and try to get you an extra 10 years. Baby, baby, get that shit up out of here. I said, baby, get that shit up out of here. Trying to make sure my I need to go pick up a pack of condoms. Just say that out loud. My bad. I do. Better safe than sorry. I always say better out than in. I always say. But for real, I need to go pick up a pack of condoms because I don't know if I can hold my mule. I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna tell you now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold my mule. Hold on. I don't know if I can hold my mule, y'all. So I'm gonna just go pick up a pack of condomones. Go pick up a pack of condomones so that I'll have some, because I really feel like I just need my back blown out just one time. Just one time. You give it to me one time, one time, one time, one time. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, let me get my ass up off of here. But I did just want to check in with you guys and say hello and that and I can't even lie and say I love y'all because I don't know y'all like that. And I'm really trying to be careful about running around saying that I love people that I don't even motherfucking know because I know for a fact that my love changes like really fast. And if a motherfucker pisses me off, I can love them all I want to, but at the end of the day, when they piss me off, I don't love them no more. So I stopped saying I love you to random people that I don't fucking know. I used to though, because I really do love everybody as a human. Like I love you for bleeding the same way that I do. I love you for breathing the same oxygen that I do. But other than that, you can respect somebody as a human, but I don't love them. And I know that for a fact because if I ever needed to stop talking to you, if I ever needed to get you the fuck up out of here, I would have no problem with that. And I don't think that you do that or feel like that when you love somebody. You know. Hi, you guys. Wake me up inside. Bring me back to life. Got me up until I mean alone. Wake me up inside. Bring me back to life. I stay losing that thing and I don't understand. I really don't. Okay, so y'all know that I got the Juvia's Place lip gloss. Now Juvia's Place lip gloss, honey. Now Juvia's Place lip gloss be doing it. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Alright, I gotta go to the weed store. And I'm going to Lord, my face is dry. My face is dry. But anyway, I will see you guys later. I don't have any makeup on, so yeah. But I will see you guys later. Check in a couple weeks or so. But yeah. Is he looking? Okay. I was hoping you could see me. Anyways, y'all. So yeah, I had because
because y'all know that I was using my parents' car for a while. And, you need your own shit. Like, as a adult, it's time to make that move. It's time to make that move and go. So, it was time for me to make that move and get my own car. So, I did. And, yeah, I love my car. And it has pretty much everything I needed to have. Like, it has everything I needed to have, so I'm excited about it. I feel like an adult, like I just got my license like 3 years ago anyway. Like, I was just so sheltered. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to cook. I didn't have to clean my room. I didn't have to do shit. Oh my god. So, well, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, he's stopping up there. I knew it. I knew it. What happened? Oh, yeah, something happened. Okay. Ooh, child, the police was behind me, so I don't know what was going on. Oh, no. Honey, child, the police was behind me, so baby, I didn't know what. I had got kind of nervous. I got a little nervous. Honey, the police was behind me. So I was just sitting up here smiling and stuff like I'm unbothered because I don't give a fuck. But he hurried up and went around and turned on his lights, and then they was arresting somebody up there, and so I guess he was a backup or something. I don't know, but yeah, thank you Jesus for always looking out, honey. But yeah, so I will check on you guys in a little bit, probably a couple days or something like that. But